Hi everybody and welcome back for another exciting video about the 2025 NHL draft. And now we are getting very close to the draft. We have started the second round. I'm watching Maple Leaf against the Florida Panthers. What a game. What a fun watch. But today I'm speaking about one of the best playmaker on this draft and one of the best center in this draft in Jake O'Brien, a guy who have rise kind of a lot in my ranking in during the season. So Jake O'Brien, for who play right now in the OHL for the Bradford Bulldogs, have been amazing this season. We need to say it because this guy was good last year, but have some issue. But this year he have take a big step, a big leap forward in a lot of things. And this guy is one of the best center in this draft. He's very high in the majority of lists. And this is a guy that I very high on. So a little bit of a summary before speaking about his strength and weakness. Jake O'Brien is a center, is 6'2", weight 170 pounds, and shot from the right. So this thing are very valuable for a lot of scout, and this is why he's mostly a top 15, 8 to 15 for a lot of people. A lot of amateur scout really like Jake O'Brien, and I'm one of them. And number wise, it was amazing. 32 goals, 66 assists for 98 point, almost a 30-point jump comparing to last year, and almost 20 more goals. So a lot of the point jump are about his scoring that almost tripled this year. Now for the strength. And Jake O'Brien have a lot of great strength. But the first one for me is the playmaking. How he can manage and create the tempo in the offensive zone. The way he can decelerate and just relax a little bit with the puck is very elite. In my eyes, this is why he's maybe the best playmaker. Also, the creativity and the handle of Jake O'Brien is a little bit underrated, if you ask me. He's very good to play one-on-one situation with defender, and just look at that goal, how he managed to beat easily the defender with this sick move. He's very crafty, he's very good with that, and he do it not often, but pretty regularly. Also, for a 6'2" guy that I think is already a strength to be a 6'2" player, Jake O'Brien is a pretty solid skater. I don't say he's an elite skater like other player, but Jake O'Brien is a pretty good skater for a 6'2" guy, and he can be pretty dangerous in transition. So now for the weakness. I still think he can grow as a goal scorer. I think this is a place where he can adapt and be more dangerous offensively because he have a pretty decent wrist shot and a pretty good release. Also, I think the physicality for a 6'2" player is not lacking, but it's not great either. I think if he use a little bit more his body in puck protection, he can be a very good playmaker. I think if he is a more dangerous goal scorer and he's better at puck protection and using his size and body, I think he can be one of the best playmaker or the best playmaker of this draft. And yes, because with the better shooting and better puck protection, I really think defender will need to take him more seriously, and that will create better passing lane at the same time. We all know the best playmaker in the league right now, a guy who can shoot and score, and I think if Jake O'Brien can be a threat with his shooting ability, I really think his passing ability will shine even more. So which team should draft Jake O'Brien? And the first one who kind of came to mind for me is the Boston Bruins. I think they really need a young center in their depth core. The other one is the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Philadelphia Flyers. I really think those three teams really need a good center in their prospect pool. And Jake O'Brien fit the mold perfectly. He's a guy who can be maybe one day a first center, who have a lot of potential if he work on this very small but not that big weakness that he have. So that was my video about Jake O'Brien. Hope you liked this video. If you do, you can like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.